Just realize it that okay, it's a thought of fear. Just recognize it. Yes, it's just a fearful thought. Yes, just mind is preparing me for worst case scenario. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. Just recognize, embrace the thought, and keep continuing what you're doing. Don't let fear stop you. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. In today's video we are going to talk about the 5 normal habits, the 5 habits that hold us back as a person, that keeps us, that makes us stuck to achieve success. The number one habit we are going to talk about is what you watch too much Netflix, you watch too much YouTube. I see people around me, I see youth around me, like the people who are around my age, or even the people who are at my parents' age. They always have one thing in their hand, and that is their smartphone. And most of the time, what they do is they are either scrolling Instagram or they are watching YouTube. Yes, as a YouTuber, I am saying, yes, you spend too much time on YouTube and you need to stop it. We need to stop spending so much time on social media. At the same point of time, Netflix. I see today's generation, even the older generation, what they do in their free time is they just go to Netflix. And how Netflix works is it gives you a dopamine shots whenever you watch something good. And it has so much of content that it confuses you. First of all, it consumes your time in your confusion, like which movie to watch, which series to watch. And when it happens, okay, when you decided, okay, this is something that I want to watch, you try to binge watch it. If you're watching a series, you binge watch the series. Why? Because it is made that way that the user keeps stuck to the screen. And you don't even recognize the amount of time that you actually spend on this. Sometimes if you start watching your Netflix, any movie or any series in the night, and suddenly you realize it's early morning for the next day. That's much amount of time you spend on social media. Spending time on phone is not bad. Spending time on phone is not wrong. Because phone is such a powerful thing that people around us have not realized it yet. Phone is so powerful thing that it can literally change your life. It can help you to learn new skill. It can help you to reach out to person who is 1,000 miles away from you, who is 10,000 miles away from you. If you are in India, you can reach out to person from Kenya, from Africa, from Arabia, something like that. How much powerful this phone are. We are not realizing this. So stop spending so much time on this stuff. If you're watching videos, if you're watching other content to grow yourself, to develop yourself, that's fine. Even watching some comedy videos is also fine for some point of time. For 10 minutes or 15 minutes to take a break, to chill. But not every time. Take care of yourself. Second habit is that you are letting your fears stop you. Whenever you see, okay, there is something scary, whenever you have a thought of fear, you stop yourself because you are so shit scared. You feel, okay, how the things are going to work out for you, because you are not sure, because you have fearful thought. Don't let fear stop you. If you see there is any fearful thought that is coming to you, start internal dialogue. Let your mind know that, okay, it's not necessary that it's going to happen. Just realize it that, okay, it's a thought of fear. Just recognize it. Yes, it's just a fearful thought. Yes, just mind is preparing me for worst case scenario. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. Just recognize, embrace the thought, and keep continuing what you're doing. Don't let fear stop you. The third habit is you are procrastinating. You are procrastinating a lot. You don't have a project plan. You don't have clear steps of what you have to do. And you feel so lazy to do something. let's take the example of myself. For me, I'm making videos daily for 30 days, and at this point of time I'm sweating a lot. You can see it in my shirt, but I don't want to stop. I cannot procrastinate to make this video at some other point of time or at some other day, because I want to make this video right now, because I am in the zone right now. You are procrastinating a lot, and it happens because we don't have a clear way forwards. We don't have a clear steps, okay, how we need to move ahead. So what happens is, how the mind functions is, if you see that whenever you plan a day in your morning, whenever you have to-do list, whenever you are clear, okay, what is something you are going to do at particular point of time, your day is the most productive day, because your mind has clarity. Okay, these are the things that you have to do. But it doesn't happen on daily basis, right? We don't make to-do list on daily basis. Even if we make, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't say that we are clear with the way forwards of how we need to move ahead. So what you have to do is, you need to have a clear project plan. How you need to have a clear project plan is, first you have to take some time, sit alone, plan. Okay, think what is something you want to achieve, what is that goal you want to achieve. Then make a timeline. Okay, what is the progress that you want to see after 1 week, and if you want to see that particular progress, what are the steps that you need to take in this particular week to achieve that progress, and after 1 month, what is that goal you are going to achieve. You need to have a clear steps, you need to have clear way forwards, okay, how you are going to move ahead, and that is how your mind will push you to do the work. I have a clear process. Okay, these are the videos that I'm going to make. I'm going to make videos on next 30 days, no matter what's going to happen, no matter even if I'm sick, no matter even if there's emergency, I'm going to upload the 30 videos. So you need to have a plan, a clear way forward, how you're going to do things. For me, I make sure that I do my job, and then I spare some 2-3 hours to write the content, to make the video, to edit it and upload it. You have to plan, you have to see, you have to plan the timeline, like when and how you are going to do the things. The third reason was, you're procrastinating. The fourth habit that is holding us back is, you are on your phone first thing in the morning. Have you ever seen yourself, how the people are functioning around us? They can never leave phone. The phone is just in their hand, their pocket. Whenever they go to the restaurants, they put phone on their table. Whenever they talk to someone, the phone is in their hands. And nowadays, when you eat, you even watch your phone, you watch your emails and all. But it's not just the case. What happens when you wake up? The first thing when you wake up is, you watch to your phone and you see the shitty notifications, your emails, your messages and all, and you read those crappy shits first thing in the morning. Why do you need to do that? You know, the research says that whenever a person sees a blue light that comes from the smartphone, that comes from the screen of our smartphone, the mind becomes super active, like mind becomes super attentive. And that's also the reason, like, people are facing so much issues in terms of sleep. They are not able to sleep in the night. People are awake till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because they are just in their smartphone, and their mind is not letting them sleep. Because whenever you see that blue screen, your mind becomes super attentive. And not attentive, but active is the right word, which don't let you to sleep, which always keeps you awake. You are on your phone first thing in the morning. That should not be the case. Your first few hours of the morning should be dedicated to yourself, to your growth, to your peace. It can be meditation, it can be exercise, it can be journaling, but not the emails related to your work. You are getting paid for 8 hours of your work if you are doing job. Even if you are doing business, or even if you are a content creator or doing something else, there is a specific hours that you need to dedicate to the work, and specific hours that you need to dedicate to yourself. Don't lose this opportunity. Don't lose your time just to the shitty emails and shitty messages first thing in the morning. It affects you a lot, because the mornings define your day. The morning defines your day, and you already know what you're doing right now in your morning. Make sure it's something that you set out for. Make sure that it is something that defines your day. Now the last and fifth habit that hold us back is you talk too much. You talk too much. I see people in around me, like the leaders, even the employees, even the businessmen. What happens, like when they meet someone, they just keep talking and they don't listen. Like there is a study. So there is a study on Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is one of the main topics of when it comes to leadership, when people want to study leadership. And Nelson Mandela told a story in one of his conferences. And what he mentioned that when he was in the childhood, when he was child, he used to go with his father in the village meeting, because his father was the head of the village, and he used to observe his father, and he learned two things. First thing, that all the village people, his father always makes sure that the village people are sitting in the circle, the committee is sitting in the circle. And second thing he learned from his father is that his father was the last person to speak. His father was the last person to speak. You need to listen. You need to listen. Why do you want to just speak all the time? There are two benefits of listening. First thing, when you listen to someone, people feel that they are heard. They feel that they are valued. And second thing, when you listen to someone else, you get a different perspective. You get a different knowledge. So start listening more and become the last person to speak. People say that you need to learn to listen, but I say you also need to learn to speak last. I hope you guys have gained some insights from this particular video, have reflected back to yourself and enjoyed watching it. Just last question to you, are you that person who immediately take action when it comes to ideas? Or are you that person who just wait? Let me know, let others people know in the comment section what is your answer. If you're a person who take immediate actions on the ideas, more power to you. More power to you. You are going to do something good in your life. You're going to definitely reach somewhere that you are going to proud of yourself. And if you're a person who don't take immediate actions on your idea, it's absolutely fine. You can start doing it. Don't let your fears, don't let any other insecurities stop you. Mention me in the comment box. Mention in the comment box what is your answer. And just make sure that if you like this video, you share it and subscribe to the channel for more such videos which will help you to evolve yourself. With this, I check out.